Hi, I'm Mel Battolini, and I welcome you to What's Cooking on Channel 12. And today we have a guest. Actually, he's appearing again. You've seen him before, probably doesn't need any introduction. It's Mike Siriano. Now, for those that didn't view your last show, Mike, would you just like to say a little something about yourself and what you're going to cook?
Well, we're going to do another Oriental show today. I'm going to do to start off with a crab and watercress soup. We're going to have Hunan stuffed cucumbers for an appetizer and stir-fried beef with mangoes for the main dish. All right, well, the first thing we're going to do is get these cucumbers, finish these up so I can show you how they're done. What you get is you get about 3 large cucumbers and you stripe them with the peeler. And it's really it's nothing magical about this at all. And then you get your spoon and you just take the seeds out. You want about 1/4 inch of a wall around the outside and enough of a base so the pork filling doesn't fall out. I'll just set that right here for now.
This is an appetizer, is it?
This is an appetizer. This is stuffed. These are cucumbers stuffed with ground pork, shrimp, scallions, and some hot pepper. These are going to be a little bit of a spiciness to it when we're done. And these once this is all done here, we're going to transfer it into the steamer, and we're going to steam these about 15 minutes. And let me just get this out here. And you just take your meat mixture and stuff it in.
Now we have your recipe, so the
Yes,
viewers
you do have it this time.
And all they have to do is write in, and of course if you're in the audience, we have some available for you.
Yep, everybody will be able to taste these when we're all done.
Can we do this much ahead of time, like the day before?
Well, I did some of these. These 3 I left for today, those I did yesterday.
Okay,
and
so
they stayed, they just wrapped. And now we'll go ahead and transfer them into this. Hopefully they'll all fit.
Well, let's see if you have a calculating mind, because you
Yeah.
can tell me that they're all going to fit. Let's see.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
They're all going to fit. Yeah. Very good, Mike.
Okay, there they are now. All right, now we'll just put them in the steamer over here. And these are going to steam for about 15 minutes. And let me just turn that one up a little bit more. Okay, now, get this stuff out of here. All right, so I'm going to cut some scallions up right now for the soup. I'm going to cut 2 scallions up. And you can put in as many as you really want. And in this soup, we're going to have these scallions, the watercress, and the crab. And it's about 8 ounces of crab. Just throw these right into the soup. And we've got the crab meat we're going to throw in. It's about 8 ounces. Ouch.
You have broth in that kettle? What do you
Yeah,
have?
there's 6 cups of chicken stock in there.
We didn't see you do that. That's
Right, I started that up ahead of time. There's 6 cups of chicken stock, 2 scallions, 8 ounces of crab meat, and 2 bunches of watercress that I've chopped. You want to make sure when you chop the watercress you get some of those thick stems off of there. And you just throw all that in here like this. And that's just gonna boil for a little while. And hopefully when it's done, it'll taste good. Okay, now I'm going to cut these scallions up and get them ready for the meat dish.
Well, is there anybody in the audience that's related to you here today, Mike?
Well, there's quite a few people out there actually. My wife, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, my future daughter-in-law.
This is a family affair here today.
Sure is.
Which is wonderful. That's what we want on the program.
Okay.
We have a very shy audience. So far they haven't got any questions, so you're
Right.
doing all right.
Okay, the soup is going to be cooking for a few minutes here. And we're just going to try to bring this back up to a boil, hopefully. And the Hunan cucumbers are steaming really good. You steam them about 12 to 15 minutes or until the pork is done. And what we're going to do for the meat, I'll just get my wok. We're going to heat the wok up. And that's just going to take a second here to heat up because I've just got the burner on. Once I get the meat going, I'm going to throw in the cornstarch, soy sauce, and water into the soup for a little bit of color and flavor. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is the stir-fried beef and mango. And the beef has been marinating in white cooking wine, soy sauce, and water. And there's sugar in here. And all that's in the recipe. When you call in for the recipe, you can have all that. And so I'm going to get some peanut oil right now and add it to the wok.
Mike, how long do you have to marinate this?
Probably, 20-30 minutes, nothing more than that.
Okay.
And the wok is real hot. Just stir the oil around the sides of the wok so everything doesn't get stuck on it. And it's really hot.
Peanut oil does that.
Yep. I'll go ahead and throw this in a little at a time so you don't kill yourself. Okay, get rid of that.
It's very important in Chinese cooking that the wok is real hot.
Yes, it is.
You also have to be very careful with peanut oil because it's highly combustible.
And so what we're going to do now is just stir fry this, and in just a little bit here you're going to start seeing a sauce start to form because it's been marinating in the cornstarch, and there's going to form a little bit of a sauce. So. And there's really no secret to it. You just keep everything moving around.
So in the marinade, there is starch?
There's cornstarch in there. Yep.
In there? Okay. So you have a thickening in the meat.
Right.
And you're going to do something with it, right?
Yep. Scallions go in after the mangoes have been stir fried a little bit, because we'll take this meat out just a couple minutes here. So we'll let that just fry a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and add in cornstarch, soy sauce, and water to the soup. And stir that around a little bit.
Nice aroma in this kitchen here. Can you all, making your lips out there? Fine.
Okay.
Do you cook every meal for your...
No, I do not. I just do the Oriental stuff at home. My wife does everything else, and she's a very good cook. She's the spaghetti sauce winner in East Rochester.
Oh, we have to have her on this show.
Yes, I think we should get around to do
Invite
this.
her right now to do something for us on the cooking show.
Yep. So this is going to stir fry a little bit here. And I've got about 1.5 pounds of top round roast. You can use anything you want. You can use veal cutlet or beef cutlet. You can use the sandwich steak, whatever you feel like using. And I got all that in the recipe. So we're still cooking. You can see the sauce is starting to form now a little bit here.
Smells so good.
Yep, and you smell the cooking wine.
Any specific kind of wine, just a sherry?
It's a white cooking wine, just white.
That's what it says on the bottom, right?
Yep, white cooking wine. Okay, the meat is pretty much done, but we'll make sure that it's all done here. Just let it cook a little bit. This will probably serve maybe 4 people, good sized portions.
I'll do generous servings and stuff.
Yeah, because we got a lot to eat tonight.
Right. How are your cucumbers?
Are they coming?
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
I'm curious.
They're getting there.
Oh.
They're getting there.
Mm.
Another 10 minutes maybe. Those will be the last things done because they take a little while. Gotta make sure that pork's cooked.
Is this your own recipe or?
No, it's a recipe out of a Chinese cookbook that we've got at home. Okay, so I'm just going to take this off so I can transfer this to this plate. And once I do that, we're going to add the mangoes in, stir fry them a little bit, and the scallions.
Oh, it's good.
We'll let this one wasn't the one that was really cooked that good. All right,
That to my husband likes since we're...
now we'll put the mango in.
And the
And
mangoes
we'll
are...
get that. Mango is, it's got the flavor of 3 different fruits, cantaloupe, pineapple, and peach. Looks like a cantaloupe. It has a pit in it like a peach. And as you can see, there's 2 different colors here. One was really ripe, and one wasn't as ripe as the other one. So there's a dark yellow like the cantaloupe right there, and then the lighter one that wasn't so. These are all South American mangoes. They're bought at Wegmans, and they're out of season here right now. And in season, when they're in season, it's usually Mexico and I think California. I don't think these grow in Florida.
Are they tough to peel? I know that you had it all done before.
Yeah, I peeled them here. They're not too bad.
They
You know,
don't have a hard...
it's a soft skin, like peeling a pear almost.
That's going to be a very nice combination.
Okay, so what we'll do now, just going to add this meat back. And we can get rid of this one. Just mix all this in.
Isn't this nice to have a nice little helper in the kitchen?
Yes, it's very nice. Then we're going to throw in the scallions. Stir fry them a little bit. Actually, this is very fast cooking this. I mean, you can see that the soup is doing its thing, and we'll just let this cook a little bit right here.
So everybody has to be ready to come to the table for this. You can't
Right, there's,
serve
and those are doing pretty good.
Your timing's wonderful here.
And the soup is doing its thing.
So you're going to serve us the soup first?
So what we're going to do, in just a second here, I'm going to take this out, and then we'll take a break, a quick little break, so I can get the soup into the container that it should be in, and serve the cucumbers. They still need a few more minutes yet, but this cooked up a little bit faster than I thought it would. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that in here. And let me just turn this off.
Did you have to season your wok before you started, or is it
No, it's just
soap and water?
right out of the cupboard. No soap at all. You don't ever use soap on woks. You just wipe it out with a rag.
You don't have to oil it.
No, I don't oil it. You can oil it if you want to, but I don't.
Because I see nothing is sticking on it. It's
No,
wonderful.
nothing sticks.
delicious.
Yeah, it looks pretty good this time.
Now don't get up yet, folks.
Okay, now, what we're going to do is let this, soup's doing pretty good. Got to go another minute or so yet. And
take a break.
yeah, we're going to take a break in just a second here. These got to go a little bit longer. And we'll take a break so I can transfer this soup out, and then we'll be back right after the break. Okay, cucumbers are done. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to transfer them out of here into this dish. And I hope I can get them out without breaking them.
Oh, wow.
And these are Hunan stuffed cucumbers with ground pork, shrimp, about a quarter of a pound of fresh shrimp that I diced up and mixed in with the meat, ground red pepper, crushed red pepper, and scallions. And these are really hot, so we're going to have to use a knife and a fork to eat these.
Okay.
And that's that on those. That's the way. Now what we're going to do now is just put a little crushed scallion all over the top for presentation.
Trying to count those and count all those people out
Should be 9. Well, we'll cut them in half if we have to. Okay.
My husband doesn't have to have one. He's always
So
eating
that's
here.
this. Now, we've also got the soup. And as you can see right here, it's all done. And I'll dish out the first 2 bowls. And
Oh, that looks absolutely delicious.
this is crab soup with watercress and scallions. Scallions was used in all 3 of these dishes tonight. The cucumbers, the soup, and the meat. And then we'll just finish this off with some more chopped scallions on the top. And for the meat, we got the stir-fried beef and mango with scallions. And I got some little decorations right here that we'll put on. And sprinkle some more of the cut up scallion all over the top. And that's it. Stir-fried beef and mango, crab and watercress soup, and Hunan stuffed cucumbers. And if we just want to get people up here, we can start serving them. Okay. Okay, now let me serve you out some of this stuff here.
No, I just want
Just
to.
simple.
Is that good? Okay, let me give you one of these.
Yeah. Just
Oh, that's right, we got to cut them in half. I forgot. We'll cut them in half because they're kind of big. Well, it's not very much meat on that one, but...
that's all right.
And you got your soup.
Got my soup. Thank you.
Okay. Who's next?
Right on up.
And half of that cucumber.
Any of our viewers out there would like to be part of the audience, all they have to do is to give me a call. We'd be happy to have them come in and watch the show and taste.
How about soup?
Thank you.
Soup? Soup? No soup? Next.
I already
Oh,
got the
who's this
soup.
gentleman?
You already got the soup. This is my father-in-law, Val Falcone, just turned 73 years old.
Happy
Thank you.
birthday.
Thank you.
And you want one of these, right?
Yeah, half.
All right, you're
Thank you.
another half guy. Okay. Not much meat in that one, but you at least get
It's a
taste of it.
It's a taste.
There you are.
You?
Next is my daughter, who I forgot to mention was sitting out in the audience, and she's terribly upset about it. Would you like some of this?
Holly, have you had this before?
Yes, I have.
You want one of these too? You do? I'll give you this half. How's that? There. Soup?
Sure.
Wow.
Just think, Mike, tomorrow you're just going to have to go back to work.
Yes. It's amazing.
Today is your day off, and I really appreciate you spending it with us.
Michelle, I know you want just the meat.
Yes, please.
You want one of these cucumber things? You want a whole one and a half one?
I'll take a whole one.
Ooh.
If you can spare it.
Oh, I can spare it, but you're going to have to do it with the... There. Oh, I got it over there without knocking anything down. How about some soup?
Please.
There you go. Gonna try everything?
Yeah.
All right.
Aren't you glad
Even with
you
some of the
came?
mangoes too?
Oh, no thanks.
Well, then you're gonna have to pick them out.
Okay.
Want a whole one?
Oh, that's fine.
Half's fine.
Yeah.
See if I can cut this. Well, what's nice about it fits right back in there. Okay.
Thanks.
Next.
Stir fry.
That's my wife.
This is somebody very
My
important
mother-in-law.
too, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm
We
his
haven't-
mother-in-law.
We haven't gotten anything
Proud to
yet.
have
You
a
want
son-in-law that
half?
cooks.
Yeah, right.
Half?
Yeah, just a little
Better treat her good, Mark.
Soup?
bit.
No soup? Okay.
Thank you.
And I know George wants everything.
You betcha.
Then Melly, then it's gonna be you and I.
Official.
Okay.
I'm the official tea.
Well, we'll close.
We'll eat and then we'll eat and maybe we'll take a break and
Okay.
you want a whole one? You want a whole one, George?
Well, if you have it, I'll take
Well, we got them.
it. Okay.
How about some soup?
Sure. Hey, great, Mike. Good
Okay.
job. Good job.
Now, Melly, you and I.
What a very good
Where's some of those mangoes?
They're in there.
Okay, that's plenty, thank you.
Okay. And you want one of these things?
Of course. Of course. I love vegetables.
Okay, now, Mark, or the cameraman, dishes out. And me. The soup for Mark. Did you want soup,
I'm
Melly?
gonna have some.
Okay,
Just
there-
take
one-
care of everybody else
One
first.
scoop of soup. Mark. Okay. And me. Yeah,
Now, see
my
how
wife.
many we
Where
have
is
served
she?
just for a
forgot my wife.
taste. A lot of people.
Wait a minute, we gotta get my wife. Come on in here,
She
hon.
hasn't, oh, she's so bashful. We do have somebody bashful here today.
Did you want a cucumber too?
I'll take a half.
Want a half? And they fall apart real easy. Soup? Here, why don't you take that one? And now me. Now me. Take this half. And then Melly, you and I can taste this. See if it's successful or not.
Okay, we need some salt.
Oh, yes. Fork.
Thank you.
Soup spoon. And a fork for me. And move forks out of the way. One more bowl of soup.
Combination. That's
Okay.
really exciting.
How's it taste?
It's excellent, excellent.
Very good.
Very, very good. Very good. While we're doing this, I'd like to mention to our viewers, it's a very easy thing coming up and being part of our show. If you have a favorite recipe, a family recipe, or one that you've taken out of a cookbook, I do wish you would join us sometime. We're very flexible as far as hours are concerned, and it really is a lot of fun, and it's not that difficult, right, Mike?
Right.
Mike and Mark, I want to thank you for this wonderful, well, we're here in the afternoon today. We have spent a wonderful afternoon with you, and we've enjoyed your cooking. And of course, for your reward, you know what you're going to get.
Hug and a kiss.
Right. Thank you very, very much.
Thanks. It was a lot of fun.
And we thank you all for joining in and watching our show. And this is Channel 12 signing off.
For a copy of today's recipe, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to What's Cooking in care of Mel Battolini, 610 South Washington Street, East Rochester, New York, 14445.